Consequences work with children once they have reached a developmental stage where their brain can actually use reason and logic. Because kids are born with a functioning brain, but it's at a little different level than adults. And the way that you can tell that a child is ready for consequences is when they can actually use reason and logic. Here are two signs to keep in mind. Then you know that your child is able to be reasonable and logical, at least slightly reasonable and logical as a young child. One is they will start asking the question why or how come. And once they start asking the question why or how come, you know they're beginning to use some reason and logic. And the other thing is interactive play. And what interactive play means is that my child is able to play with another child, maybe roll the ball towards them and the other child will roll the ball back. Or they'll say, hey daddy, you chase me in the backyard. You're the bad guy and I'm the good guy. You chase me and you catch me first. That's what's called interactive play. So once a child has both of those things, no matter what their chronological age is, they are able to deal with consequences, meaning I can make the association in my head that if I do a certain behavior, this is what my parent's going to do. Now, that does not mean that you are consistently telling your kids the same thing every single time when they do certain behaviors that you don't want. But the key is, rather than consistency, is predictability. Your child knows that when I do this behavior, I can predict with total accuracy that this is what my parent is going to do when I do that behavior. So when you're thinking about consequences, don't try to give them to a child that doesn't have reason and logic yet, because they're not going to be able to put two and two together. It just won't happen.